Hello, today I'll show you how to make a catch game in Scratch. As you can see, your objective is to catch as many objects as possible. And if you catch something bad like the bomb, then everything will explode. So let's get started. First, delete the cat and paint a sprite. Name it Catchables. Now, use the circle tool, make sure there is no outline, and make the fill black. Press shift, create a circle. Now, make it a good size. Then use the box tool and drag this. Then use the line tool and make the outline a nice brownish color, and make it a good size and name it Bomb. Then paint a new costume named Apple. Use the circle tool, make sure there is no outline, and make the fill red. Press shift, create an apple, and make it a good size. Then use this tool, add 4 points about here, move these 2 points like this, and then adjust it and make it taller. Then use the line tool, make it a dark green color, and make it a good size. Now, paint another new costume named Cube. Use the box tool, make the fill any color you want. Press shift and create a cube. Use the line tool, make it white, make it a good size, and then drag these for a shiny look. Same for the apple. Then paint another costume named Ball. Use the circle tool, make sure there's no outline, and make the fill any color. Use the line tool, and then make the shiny lines like that. And then lastly, a stick. Use the line tool, make it a dark brown or just brown color. And now you have a stick. Now, and also make it a good size. Something like that. Now, when green flag is clicked, create a new variable named score for all sprites. Set score to 0. Go to 0, 0. Hide. Set size to 100. Then forever. Wait. And then pick random 0 to 0.1 seconds to 1 second. Then create a new variable called spin force for the sprite only. Set spin force to pick random -15 to 15. Then switch costume to pick random 1 to 5, since there's 5. And then create a clone of myself. Now when I start as a clone, show, and also create two new variables named x for this sprite only and y for this sprite only. Then after show, if else equals pick random 1 to 2 equals 1, then go to y will be negative 180, x will be pick random 200 to 240. Then set x2 pick random negative 15 to negative 5. Now duplicate this, make it negative 240 to negative 200, and then 5 to 15. Now set y to pick random and then 20 to 30. Now forever set x to x times 0.97, then change y by negative 1 and set spin force to spin force times 0.99. Then turn clockwise by spin force and change x by x and y by y. Now, after this, if you test it, as you can see, it'll create a nice throwing effect. And back in costumes, use the box tool and make sure there is no outline or fill. Press shift and drag an invisible box. This will make it so that these sprites can go out of the screen like that, instead of being stuck on the corners. Now, paint a new sprite named Bowl. Use the box tool, make the fill a nice wood-like color, something like this. Make it a good size. Then use this tool, create that, delete these, make this longer or greater, create a curve here, then use the box tool again, this time making the fill darker, then use this tool and adjust it like that, make it go to the back, adjust it, use this tool and make a slight curve. Now you have a bowl. Now, in here, when green flag is clicked, go to 0, negative 150, clear all graphic effects and set size to 100. Then change x by divide, subtract, then mouse x subtracted by x position divided by 2. This will make a smooth following to the x position of the mouse. Now, back in Catchables, we will do if y is less than 0, so if it's falling down, then you can catch it. Then, two ifs. First will be if touching bowl, then another if else. This time it will be if costume number equals 1, which is the bomb. Then broadcast game over. New message, game over. And in the else, change score by 1, repeat 10 times, and then change Y by 5, and change ghost by 10. And lastly, delete this clone. Now in the other if Y position is less than 180, negative 180, then delete this clone. Now, when I receive game over, stop other scripts in Sprite, then repeat 20 times, change brightness by 5, and then change size by divide, subtract, size in middle, 3, and 500. Duplicate this, change it to 10, change ghost effect by 10, and continue with the change size. And lastly, delete this clone. Now drag this into bowl, and in bowl we don't need to delete this clone. Oh yeah, and also make sure that these are game over. Now if you test it, as you can see, it will work fine. And if a bomb appears, when it does, wait for it, and bang, everything expands and explodes. Now you have a nice catching game in Scratch. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day.